Welcome back to another episode of The Beginning After the End. This is episode 3. Heard a rumor, and I just heard this yesterday, that apparently the first 3 episodes were outsourced to a random studio that nobody knows about. So, not going to get into it, but let's just hope future episodes after episode 3 look a little bit better. Now, we just left off with Arthur getting separated from his family and the party after a bandit attack, and something has approached him, which that is not how it happened in the manhwa. But anyway, let's just not get into that. Let's just start this episode. Oh, sorry if my voice sounds a little strange. I've been a little sick these last few days. Imagine being in his shoes right there. Bro, you are not fighting that right now. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm surprised he's not more injured from that fall. That's right, there was that voice speaking out to Arthur. See, he knows that they're alive. But what do they know about Arthur? The little bits of insight from his past life to his current self is a pretty big contrast with how he acts now versus how he was portrayed previously. A breach in space. So, potential teleportation. Sounds like what they're talking about. A strange monster. He's on to something. Maybe this is also just cope, because there's no actual fight scene going on, but the animation looks a little bit more fluid. The comparisons. So the humans are not known for gathering and using mana at the same time. That was the wrong answer.
そんな顔している子には教えてあげないよ。なんで？ 敵を倒すのは当たり前でしょ。
そうだ。私はそうやって最強の王に。
そうやって誰かを倒すことばかりで頭をいっぱいにして。
She's got a great point though.
強く叩きすぎたかな。痛くないかいアーサー。怒りや憎しみは簡単に燃える。それは暴力として姿を現す。その時は気持ちいいんだろうね。でも
Sylvia is teaching Arthur a lot right now. He's still kind of stuck in his past self a little bit with that answer.
そんな風に使ってほしくないな。
Yeah, she said it right there too.
一瞬この者は私の全てを知っていっているのかと思えた。そんなことはあるはずがないのに。
This is where you should give the correct answer, right? Not have a head full of thoughts about killing people.
大切な人を守りたい。
100点満点だ。
That's what Sylvia was looking for.
どこに隠れようと逃がしませんよ、シルビア。
暴力装置でしかないのだ。
グレイよ、あなたは偉大なお方だ。あまたの戦いに勝利し、
The way he says that is like
栄光をもたらしてくれました。
that world was on the verge of just kind of imploding on
ところ
itself.
で本日はどのようなご用でございましょう。
私は退くよ。マーロン、焦るわ。マナを支配しろ。
Is this where he's gathering using man at the same time?
多くの者に恵まれなかった。そんな私が勝ち続けるために最も欲したものは。
Now that's actually a very funny visual.
これだ。
お見事。
Uh-oh. A little change in
一体何が。
声を出してはいけない。
uh-oh.
お断りだよ。
手荒な真似はしたくありませんが、致し方ありません。
Oh shit.
大丈夫。心配しないの。
シルビア。
There she is.
シルビア。
ここを見ているのです。
まずい。
Oh, is this?
おいで、アーサー。
Oh, this is exactly what I think it is.
どう？
Maybe I'm just coping a little bit, but the animation looked a tiny bit better than episode 1 and 2 at least.
竜だったんだね。
人間はそう呼ぶわ。さあ、急がないとね。
The effects didn't look half bad either.
ごめん。ちょっと離れた場所に繋がったみたい。でも、大丈夫よね。あなたには生きる術を教えたから。チビのアーサー。
Chibi no Arthur.
何をする？その羽に包んで大切にしてあげてね。
There it is. There it is.
これって。
本当はすぐに返すこともできたんだ。けど、したくなかっ
Her revealing that is so
た。あ
BM.
んたと暮らすのが楽しかったから。だよ、アーサー。
シルビア。
ここでの日々が私を変えたのか。
Yeah, that changed
あ
him.
るいは
竜でも魔物でも何でもいい。 ルビアは大切な家族だ。
お母さんはもういるでしょ。
Also, though,
じゃあ
the time he spent with his parents. Because, like he said before, he didn't know what that was like.
なんでもないわ。ねえ、もう一度呼んでくれる？
One more time.
ばあば
Baba.
やっぱり嫌だよ。一緒に行こうよ、シルビア。
Oh, too late. You already went through.
あなたほどの方があの程度で。
分かっているじゃないか。
Lured him in. Oh, shit.
これでいい？
覚えている。
なら大丈夫だ。
でも
Him trading there and learning a little bit, though,
そうだね。世界
will help him out later. So it's not really a big deal that he didn't get sent back right away.
そんなの無理だよ。
今は無理でもいい。あなたならきっとできる。最強の王だったのだから。
You were the strongest king.
シルビ
That's right. He had a hunch that she knew something about him, and he was right.
しないで。どうか新たな人生に光を、グレイを。
And she even calls him. Yep.
まさかお前が
Come on. Is that it already? Oh, that is it already. Okay, well the animation was still pretty stiff. You could tell there was some CGI obviously being used with the Sylvia and the other creature. It wasn't that bad though. CGI, if CGI is done well, it's not bad. CGI just has a tendency to almost always be bad majority of the time. But the effects with the magic wasn't half bad. That's not something I can complain about. The animation, maybe this is just me coping, did seem a little bit better. Episode 1 and 2, I think, was an absolute disaster. Just left a horrible taste and first impression on everybody. Yeah, those first impressions were not good at all. But episode 3, I think, was a little bit better than 1 and 2. Now, with that being said, Arthur has met Sylvia, learned a little bit from her, and now it's already time to leave. They actually wrapped that up in one episode, which is, well, not surprising actually now that I think about it. But with Arthur getting transported to where he was, this is another interesting part of the story that I can't wait to get into. It's going to be a good watch next week. And like I said before in the intro, that rumor with episodes 1 through 3 being outsourced to that random studio, I have no clue if it's true or not. This is just what I've heard, and I don't really care enough to try and research into it. But I'm just kind of hoping that the animation quality and art style improves from here on out. This is a 24 episode season. I think it's what, Cur 1, Cur 2, or maybe it's just going to go continuously. But anyway, knowing what I know, I really, really hope that animation improves, because there's going to be maybe a couple more fights between, no, there should be. But anyway, that's kind of a given that there's going to be more fights in a show like this. So I'll just leave that. I'll just leave that for there for now. I'm just going to keep talking in circles. I'll leave this episode for here, and I will catch you in the next one next week.